I love bread because it gives me a place where I can explore what I believe and meet really sweet people.
I love bread because I've been shown an incredible amount of love and support at all times. From the softball field to just walking through the doors of bread, I've always felt so welcomed, and the relationships that I've gotten through bread have been absolutely incredible.
I first came to bread because of the hospitality that it had and how welcoming everybody was. And because I was able to make so many friends here and establish different connections with people from all sorts of different backgrounds, both Christian and non-Christian, it really allowed me to ask questions about my faith and to really explore Jesus with a bunch of different people who are out here doing the same thing. So I guess I love bread because of the community it can unite, all under the idea of love and really giving back to the community.
When I think of Bread Coffeehouse, I think of a place that I'll always be able to call home. Here's to 20 more amazing years.
I love bread because bread is a second home.
I love bread because it cares about students' needs such as food insecurity.
I love bread because it is diverse, accepting, and always loving.
So bread was my home for 4 years, my literal home for 2 years, and a huge part of the reason that I think I even finished college. It's a great support system. It's people who value you and people who love you, and they love Jesus, and all of those things in combination are bread, and they're one of the best parts of Emory, I think.
Bread was a new, weird, unique community that was formed around loving others and free food.
I love bread because it always feels like coming home, and because of Alicia.
What bread means to me is family support and love. As soon as you walk through the door, they're there to welcome you and support you through everything you do.
Bread is hours and hours of playing nerds with the people that you love. It is having a home away from home and a place that you can always go and you will always feel so loved and so accepted for who you are. You never feel like you have to change a thing about you.
Why I love bread can be boiled down to the idea of community, in which the community in which it provides happens to be one of the most friendly, warm, welcoming communities that I believe exist in any college campus ever.
Bread to me means a lot of different things. It means a home away from home and friends that are a lot like family. And it reminds me of all of my time that I've spent with like Brand and at DBS events and at retreats, and so what bread means to me the most is love.
I love bread because of the great food and the caring staff, but most importantly because every time I walked into bread, someone told me they were glad I was there.
I love bread because bread supports mental health causes and takes care of its people.
There's many reasons why I love bread, but one of the main things is all the things we do for students. So I'm in charge of coffee for this year, and the greatest thing has been doing coffee on campus, just seeing how much the students love it and it makes their day.
To me, bread means home. It's really hard for me to describe in one sentence how much of an impact that bread has had on my life, from leaders like Ashton and Lindsay to all my friends involved. I know that every single time I walk through Bread Coffeehouse's doors, I will be loved, encouraged, and supported.
Hi, my name is Jay, and this is what bread means to me. It means good food, good times, playing board games, and making new friends. And it's really fun. You should do it.
What I love about bread is it's not the kind that you bake in the oven. We much more loving. Every time I go, I get hot cocoa, and it makes me a little bit loco. Jesus was loving, so he broke bread like there's stuff in the oven. Homemade hospitality, and that's what bread means to me.
So bread is one of the places in Boston where I actually feel safe, both physically, emotionally, spiritually. I think coming here for school is one. It's really far from home, so I feel a little lost always, but also campus, and I think the city in general can be really stressful because everyone's a college student here. So bread is one of those places where I feel like there are people who genuinely care for me. It's a place I can come to when I'm having a hard time. To me, bread is a community of people from all different types of backgrounds and upbringings. And the bread was really great.
Hey, Noah Laurie here, and I just wanted to give a special shout out to Bread Oxford, say thanks for being such a great resource for me for the past 2 years, and happy 20th.
To me, bread is a place of readiness. It's a place where people are ready to love, they're ready to listen, they're ready to share a meal with you, even if you're a dog. And it's a place where they make sure that you're ready for whatever life's gonna throw at you in the future.
Hi, I'm Angie Stryker, and bread changed my life. And if you're watching this, it probably changed your life too. How in the world can we sum it up in just a couple of seconds of what bread is and what bread does? But when you open the doors wide with hospitality, and you lavish hospitality on people with grace and with love and with no judgment, it changes people. And then you get a chance to share the love of Jesus that way. I learned so much about the power of homemade fresh baked bread and delicious espresso and cortados that come right out of the kitchen and delivered with so much love. I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it on earth. And it is a place where the kingdom of heaven really does come to earth. And I have loved my time at Bread. It changed me, and I know it changes the world.
Hello, my name is Chip Yerskis. 20 years ago, I started the campus ministry that became Bread Coffeehouse. What do I love about Bread? Bread is a place where the sermon is the hospitality. Whatever your background is, whatever you believe, wherever you're from, whatever kind of life you're living, it's a place where you will be loved without strings attached. And that is a beautiful thing, and it's hard to find.
Rivers and roads, rivers till I